Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Lyndon Biernoff. I'm a double diamond with Jeunesse. I'm going to be tonight's presenter on the weekly Australian Jeunesse webinar. These webinars happen every single Monday night, 8:30 Sydney time. They're accessible by not only people here in Australia, but anyone all over the world. In fact, on tonight, we've got a great group of people on the webinar from countries like Denmark, Lithuania. I see we've got some guys from Asia on board. Also, a few Kiwis tonight, so that's awesome. The purpose of these webinars is to give as much information as possible to the entrepreneur that wants to find out the full story about Jeunesse Global. So tonight we'll cover a number of topics. Firstly, we'll bring you up to speed with the network marketing industry in 2017. We'll also tell you all about who is Jeunesse Global, why is it the best network marketing company to be involved with right now, why are our products so special, and lastly, how can you generate a great income if you're that way inclined. So if you're not an entrepreneur, but you want to find out all the details about the products tonight, why they're unique, we'll definitely have that covered. And if you're someone who is an entrepreneur that wants to find out about why the products are so great, but also why the business is just as good, if not better, we're going to cover all of that too. So guys, we're going to get started. We love Jeunesse. It's a company that's doing incredible things, but for entrepreneurs only want to be involved with something that they know the public really has an interest in. And whether you realize it tonight or not, virtually everyone that you can talk to out there has an interest in what we can provide with Jeunesse. People are stressed and anxious. Most people go to bed at night struggling to sleep because they're worrying about health and financial challenges, and many both of those challenges at the same time. The dilemma is a big financial one. It doesn't matter where you live all over the world, whether it's Denmark, whether it's Lithuania, whether it's Australia or New Zealand, most people are struggling to make ends meet financially. Now, if we use the example of Australia, we're known as the lucky country, and we've actually done very well over the last decade or so with a strong economy. We've come through the global financial crisis very well. But even in the robust economy of Australia, if a family were to lose their income stream, someone were to lose their job, the average Australian family only has 4 to 5 weeks disposable income before the money runs out. That's where network marketing can play a big role as a solution, because it can provide you with a buffer zone. It can provide you with that extra income stream to give you that peace of mind. Some people want to earn a level of income that's relative to what you might earn through a hobby. Some people have bigger goals and dreams. They want to earn a level of income that's equivalent to a part or full-time career. And there are some people out there have huge goals and dreams. They want something life-changing. They want something that provides lifestyle and extreme choices for their family. And that rock star level of income can be achieved through this industry as well. The choice is up to you. It really depends on the time and application that you can put into your business. But all of those categories are possible. The great thing about network marketing is that it's proven to be recession-proof. Not only does this industry grow during the good times, it actually grows even faster during the bad financial times. And we're in a boom. A lot of people don't realize exactly how old the network marketing industry is. It's been around for 100 years, and in that period of time, 200 million people have joined the ranks of network marketing. Now, that's not going to happen in the next 100. It's going to happen in the next 10. This century, this industry is going to grow 10 times faster than what it did last century. And it doesn't matter where you live around the world, in Europe, in Asia, and Australia, there are many people already involved in a home-based business. In Australia, it's about 1 in every 8 homes. In Europe, it's similar. In Asia, it's even higher, 1 in every 5 or 6 homes. So it's amazing the amount of people that are already involved. This is an industry that people are coming into. In fact, we're now starting to see the emergence of some universities providing degree courses in network marketing. There's never been a time when this industry has been more accepted than what it is today. See, I started in network marketing back in the 80s. And in the 80s, network marketing was considered a little bit of a fringe industry, at times quite misunderstood. But today we're seeing respected publications like the Wall Street Journal put forward huge articles talking about network marketing as the ultimate social business model. Why now is prime time for direct selling. Look at the people that are involved in this industry, that are endorsing this industry. These are some of the absolute top proven entrepreneurs. If you've read Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he recommends that every family be leveraged with a network company. Entrepreneurs like Richard Branson and Donald Trump have started their own network marketing companies and have actually endorsed other network marketing companies or spoken at network marketing educational events. It's really quite amazing. But outside of entrepreneurs, if you look at some of the world leaders, well, people like past President Bill Clinton, old Russian President Mikhail Gorbachev, Prime Minister Tony Blair from Great Britain, and what about America's new president, Donald Trump? Not only has Donald Trump been a huge advocate for the network marketing industry, the education secretary, part of his cabinet, is Betsy DeVos. That is the daughter-in-law of Richard DeVos, the owner and founder of Amway. So the network marketing industry has greater acceptance with world leaders than, again, probably what you realize. What about Warren Buffett? Boy, what an amazing investor this guy is. No one in history has ever done it better than this guy. He invests with great fundamental principles and he knows where the future of money is going. And he said that cash-on-cash return network marketing represents the best investments that he's ever made. This is why he tried to buy the world's largest network marketing company, Avon, for well over $10 billion US a few years ago. Quite amazing. If Warren Buffett were to invest in anything, I would never question and just follow exactly what he does. Some of the multinational companies that have moved into network marketing since the year 2000 is a huge growing list. This is why the industry is gaining great respect. They're finding that this is a great platform to market some of their products or services. The biggest demographic that governs trends is the baby boomers. They've been governing trends since the Second World War. They're at retirement. They're uncomfortable because of the damage to their retirement caused by the global financial crisis. But they want to enjoy their golden years. They want to look and feel their best, have lifestyle, vitality, health. That they want to repair their finances. And they're coming into this industry, many out of necessity. Well, a little bit about me, guys. I mentioned I'm a double diamond in Jeunesse. That's one of the top rank levels, within this company. I started as a network marketer when I was 17 years of age. I walked away from my university degree, a science degree, to become a full-time network marketer. People thought I was crazy. My friends, family thought I was out of my mind. But the reason I made that bold decision was that I had someone who I'd watched for 10 years do something amazing that created incredible wealth, a great income stream and lifestyle, and they promised to coach and mentor me until I became successful. That person happened to be my mum. She joined this industry back in the 70s after my father had passed away, and she was left with a terrible financial position to be in, a house that the banks were trying to take away, and network marketing ended up becoming her savior. She moved into an industry that she didn't understand or had never participated in before, and had talent. Within the space of 4 to 5 years, our house was not only saved but paid off, and she moved forward into an incredible career that she was to share with her family. We worked together for 17 years, traveled the world. My life was really set. I became married, financially carefree, and after 17 years, my mum retired due to poor health, and I took on the challenge of launching a new company here in Australia in 2004 that was highly successful. And at the age of 38, I retired, having achieved every single life goal, financial goal that I'd ever set for myself. But I got bored. I'm not the sort of person that can retire and sit in a deck chair reading a book. I decided that I wanted to get back and do what I loved, which was generating great income in this industry, but also helping as many other people do the same. So I set 2 new goals. I had never been able to pioneer and build with a future billion-dollar company. Most of the people on the top 100 earners list in network marketing had that formula. They identified a great company and built and supported that company through to $1 billion plus in sales. I wanted to do the same. I wanted to see what my net value would be in this industry. Most people on this webinar tonight are probably thinking that you're earning today less than what you're worth. The network marketing vehicle is the perfect vehicle for you to be able to explore exactly what you could be worth working hard. My second goal was to see how many people I could help have the level of success that would put them into that top 1 or 200 network marketers in the world, the absolute top earning levels. Can I replicate what I can achieve with other people? So that became my goal. It took me a couple of years to be able to identify and find what I thought that next billion-dollar company would be. I'd shortlisted the top 20 or 30 and went and visited with every one of them, predominantly in the United States, until I found the right one. There was a formula that I was looking for. The formula is kind of this. In network marketing, what do people spend their money on? Well, it's no different than out there in the broader economy. People love spending money on themselves, looking their best, feeling their best. The anti-aging industry is exploding. When you look at what is being purchased within the direct selling industry, well, the three biggest product categories are weight loss at number 3, nutrition at number 2, and skincare at number 1. But skincare eclipses the sales of every other category combined. And that's because 80% of people who participate in network marketing are women. Women love the idea of marketing skincare because it's the easiest product range to talk about with the least amount of education, and everyone is already using it. So you're encouraging people to transfer money that they're already spending to something better within this industry. So think about it. You need anti-aging, you need skincare, and you need something that is attractive to women. On top of that, you need a global marketplace. That was the company that I was looking for. It took me 2 to 3 years to find Jeunesse, but when I found it, I firmly believed that this company was going to become the next billion-dollar brand. The company is very unique because it's a family-owned company. It's 7 years old now. It's debt-free, highly profitable. We're involved in all 3 of the top product categories: weight loss, nutrition, and also skincare. All of our products are innovative, so they're not copying what's already available. They're brand new product concepts. We're established all around the world, and our products have a global mass market appeal because skincare is our primary focus. It doesn't matter whether you're Russian or American. It doesn't matter whether you're black or white. It doesn't matter whether you're Christian or Muslim, or even whether you're rich or poor. I've traveled to 35 different countries around the world building my Jeunesse business, and I know that everyone is the same. Doesn't matter what culture, what background, we all want to look and feel our best. So that's why I wanted to be part of a globally significant product range that has mass market appeal. We ship to over, well, almost 140 countries around the world. We've got offices in over 30 markets. There is no bigger global footprint that you can be involved with in this industry. Our world headquarters is based in Orlando, Florida, an impressive building. It's not owned or leased. Sorry, it's not rented or leased. It's owned outright. And our neighbor is Semantic Antiviral, one of the biggest antiviral computer providers in the world. We have a second world headquarters in Salt Lake City, Utah. And as I mentioned before, 30 or 40 offices all around the world. Now, I didn't start in the beginning of Jeunesse. Jeunesse launched in the end of 2009. I started in 2012. After our second year, we hit company number 82 in the world in this industry, which is very impressive. We started to get heads turning. In our third year, we jumped up to company number 78 in the world. Fourth year, company number 46. Fifth year, up to 38. Sixth year, up to 18. And if you're an investor, wouldn't you love to have a company whose sales went like this? 30, 65, 127, 256, 418, 1.1 billion. Never in the history of network marketing has a company had 100% growth for 5 years in a row. truly extraordinary. But it gets better than that, because in our 7th year, we hit 1.4 billion. Most companies in network marketing that get to $1 billion in sales cannot repeat it the following year. We did. And in fact, in 7 years, our cumulative sales top over $3 billion in sales. What a massive global opportunity. And the interesting thing is that we're still relatively unknown in most of the countries that we're involved with around the world. You look at the numbers, and many people say numbers don't lie. Some of the industry giants in network marketing took over 20 years to reach $1 billion in sales. Companies like Amway, Avon, Mary Kay, Nu Skin. You look at some of the traditional companies that got to $1 billion really quickly. Companies like eBay, Facebook, did it around the 6 to 7 year period. So for Jeunesse to do it in 6 years, $1 billion in sales, is truly remarkable. We've had the spotlight on us. Inc. 500 magazine has recognised us. So has the Direct Selling Association has recognised us. Our CEO, Wendy Lewis, has been recognised as US Businesswoman of the Year. Her husband, Randy Ray, has been recognised as Florida Businessman of the Year multiple times. And we've won more industry awards, Telly Awards, Stevie Awards, than any other network marketing company, even the old established ones. Here are our founders. This is the incredible team behind Jeunesse Global. Randy Ray and Wendy Lewis were entrepreneurs with a combined 50 years of entrepreneurial success. They've had companies that have been in, some of the most successful privately owned companies in the United States, in the medical industry, in the computer hardware industry. They retired, but it was something that they failed at 3 times. Retirement wasn't for them. They decided a new goal was to establish a network marketing company where the average and ordinary person could do something exceptional. The Chief Visionary Officer for Jeunesse, Scott Lewis, is probably the most talented corporate executive that I've ever had the pleasure to work with. This guy is driven, he's culturally sensitive and hardworking. Man, this guy almost works 24 hours a day. We have the ultimate family team supporting Jeunesse for multiple generations to come in the future. So why has Jeunesse taken the world by storm? What's captured everyone's attention? Well, in the end, it comes back to products. If you don't have products that are not relevant for decades to come, you've got a business with an expiry date. Most products sold in network marketing are like fashion. Hot today, not next week. What we have in Jeunesse is products that have such an amazing wow factor. It's simply because our skincare products have been designed by the incredible cosmetic surgeon from Beverly Hills, Dr. Nathan Newman. Dr. Nathan Newman has pioneered a technique called the stem cell lift, using stem cells to treat, health conditions, not only surgical damage, but also with facelifts and beauty treatment. His technique is quite extraordinary. He's known as the no-cut cosmetic surgeon. And for me, my imagination was really captured when I saw an ABC News report from Los Angeles that showed Dr. Newman helping a gentleman that had no surgical options. He'd had a growth removed from his salivary gland, and he was left post-surgery with surgical trauma, a half tennis ball sized concave indentation in the side of his jaw, where part of the jawbone was removed, soft tissue. He had nerves that were exposed, and he was looking for help. Dr. Newman harvested his stem cells, grew them in situ outside of the body, exploded their numbers, and then injected them back into the area of surgical trauma, and was able to regrow not only the soft tissue, repairing nerves, but also regrowing bone that was removed. This was science fiction. I thought, if there is a byproduct to this type of surgery that can have benefit with skincare, the world is going to be fascinated. His surgeries have been actually even performed on television talk shows like Oprah. He is a real sensation in Beverly Hills and has a huge A-list clientele. by chance, Randy Ray became one of his patients, and you had the chance meeting of the entrepreneur and the doctor, and an entrepreneur that offered to market his skincare products to the world. He was excited because he had the opportunity of marketing the first adult-derived stem cell cosmetic line in the world today. Ultra conversational, and especially if the products work, it was going to be a huge hit. And that's exactly what happened. What Dr. Nathan Newman found was that stem cells only have an application from the person from which they were taken. But as stem cells are growing outside of the body in a controlled environment, they replicate over and over and over, secreting chemical compounds called growth factors. These are the compounds that stem cells use to communicate within the body, so they can ascertain what type of cells or tissue that they should become inside our body. Our stem cells are unique to only us, but the chemicals that they produce to communicate are bioidentical to every single human on the planet. As I mentioned, there are over 200 of these growth factors, and Dr. Nathan Newman takes his stem cell enriched or growth factor enriched media and develops a patented product called APT200, which is advanced polypeptide technology. That's the stem cell or growth factor enriched media combined with a range of nutrients that's used as the active component within our full Luminesse skincare range. All of our Luminesse products contain APT200 in various concentrations, but our signature product, the Cellular Rejuvenation Serum, its active component, APT200, makes up over 80% of the active component within this product. That's significant because most serums have an active component that runs at less than 5%. It's one of the reasons why, being so strong and potent, that it dramatically improves the appearance of the skin. It helps to replenish proteins. It helps to cause an explosion of new skin cells and tissue. It improves collagen and elastin. It enhances luminosity, moisture retention, and the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It's the cornerstone product of our Luminesse range. If you combine it with our supporting cast of products, then the results are simply enhanced. We've got the Advanced Night Repair Cream. Not only does it have APT200, but it also has some compounds that help to repair damaged DNA, reversing the damage of UV light on our skin cells, preventing skin cells from dying off. At the same time, dramatically improving hydration by over 100% in just a couple of weeks. Our Daily Moisturising Complex combines ATP200 with sun protection factor of over 30. Incredible moisturising, all in a cream that's very light and can be used under makeup. Our Youth Restoring Cleanser combines exfoliating and cleansing in one, not only removing dirt and oils from the surface of the skin, but penetrating to help detoxify most toxic skin on our body, on our face, by removing chemicals. For people that have very toxic or sensitive skin, that skin detox process might constitute a little bit of redness, inflammation, dryness, itchiness, but that normally settles down very quickly in just a few days. We have our Essential Body Renewal, which combines all of the features of the day, night cream, daily moisturizer, all rolled into one. Great to be applied all over the body. Our Ultimate Lifting Mask is kind of our cult product. This product combines the benefits of APT200 with polysaccharides extracted from some very unusual South American herbs. This is fully vegetable-based and represents great value for money. There are over 10 applications in each tube. Take your before and after shots when you use this the very first time. You'll be astounded at the difference. Our newest product in the Luminesse range is the Flawless Skin Brightener. This combines APT200 with a range of other factors that helps to even skin tone. It helps to prevent the appearance of uneven skin tone and discoloration, and also it helps to prevent or lessen the appearance of blemishes and also freckles. Instantly Ageless, it's a product that helps to give you instant cosmetic results day in, day out. This can be applied in the morning before you go out to work or before you go out to dinner. It helps to diminish fine lines and wrinkles by utilizing a compound called agirolene. It helps to reduce wrinkles, fine lines very, very quickly, in fact, before your eyes. And people have become enamored with this product so quickly that Jeunesse has sold over 300 million tubes of Instantly Ageless since its release 2 years ago. People love the fact that results happen with speed. Eye bags are reduced, fine lines are reduced, and this product has become a worldwide sensation. But science loves to validate the results of products by numbers. It needs to be proven. It needs to be factual. And most skincare products, when tested and through the rigors of science, are shown to be placebo or harmful. A small percentage actually have some measurable benefit. The great thing for Jeunesse, we use one of the top 2 cosmetic laboratories in the United States, and they use topographical facial mapping to validate improvement by way of measurable numbers. Within this study, this is one particular person within the human clinical study. Her results were, above and below average with spots, pores, wrinkles, and texture. But after using the full Luminesse range for a month, her markers, measurable markers, are right up there in that top 90 percentile. That's absolutely stunning, that level of result. So I want to show you some incredible new before and after pictures. These are results that are quite common. People send me before and after pictures on a regular basis, and it just shows you, as they say, a picture tells 1,000 words, just what can happen when you use the full Luminesse range. All of these are people that I know personally or have met, bar one. And you can see not only is the result dramatic through using these products, but also imagine what happens to someone's self-esteem, their mental outlook. Many of these, are results that people have had in weeks, and some of these are skin problems that people have had for 10, 20 years. Sometimes it's just basic crow's feet or expression lines. This was a result after just 10 days. With the flawless skin brightener, you can see how it helps to make a more uniform skin tone and colour with blemishes and freckles. The great science experiment to really prove how these products work is to use the full Luminesse range on one hand and not the other. This is a lady in her 30s that lives an incredible, healthy, organic lifestyle, into fitness, doing all the right things. She's also a beautician. This was a result for her after just a week. Stunning. Men are using skincare at a faster rate than ever before. This is the senior executive from one of the world's largest petroleum companies who lives in Paris, right near the Champs-Élysées. This is his results. Week after week, month after month, he's just getting younger, younger, younger. And you know what? Men are loving Instantly Ageless. Have a look at that. Here's an example of Yogendra, a good friend of mine in India. We're soon to be opening in India, which is going to be fantastic. And look at the difference there, not only with the colour around the eyes, but also the eye bag. Absolutely amazing. But used properly, some of the results that people can get are stunning. This is testimony of the year from 2014. She was a skincare consultant for a competing company. She's now a successful Jeunesse distributor after having a result like this in just 60 days. Good on you, Lynn Flaherty in Dallas, Texas. Most of the people that get great results using skincare, it's really for minor things. So if you think about your favorite department store that you go into, have a look at the people that are buying expensive skincare products. They're generally already got good skin, but they want to stay that way and look their best and feel their most confident. The subtle results, to me, are just as significant as the ones that are more standout. The media loves what we have. We've been all over the TV. We've been all over print. We've been all over radio. These are non-paid endorsements. This is purely media curiosity because of the uniqueness of our products and the science behind them. That's only going to get more and more. Let's have a look at our second range of products that we have. So we've worked on what we can do on the outside. Let's have a look at what we can do on the inside with a full youth enhancement system. This is attacking aging from as many scientifically validated angles as possible. All overseen by a second superstar doctor, Dr. Vincent Giampapa. He's one of the first board-certified anti-aging physicians in the world. He's worked as a consultant for NASA. He's been nominated for 2 Nobel Prizes for medicine. He's on the New York bestsellers list. And what this guy doesn't know about anti-aging is probably not worth knowing. I took the time to meet Dr. Giampapa. I had dinner with him before I started with Jeunesse. That photo was probably taken that year or close, and he's in his mid-60s. You can certainly tell that he knows a thing or two about anti-aging. I want to look at least half that good when I'm in my 60s. This is one of his signature products, the AM and PM Essentials. It's taking the concept of multivitamin supplementation into the world of the space age, because it not only has the basic vitamins and minerals, it has cofactors, it has lipids and sterols, it also has genetic factors, all sourced from over 80 to 90 different botanical extracts. What if you could influence the number of stem cells that your body is producing, but at the same time repairing damage to your DNA, being able to influence genes in the body that govern the rate that the body is aging, and also improving the health of your chromosomes so that cells can replace themselves as they age more effectively. This is some of the technology that's built into this incredible product. Our most popular product in our nutritional range is Reserve. That's because it tastes absolutely incredible. It's a combination of a whole range of superfruits and nutritional compounds. But the absolute star is resveratrol. Now, we all know through the lessons of the French that having a glass of Cabernet is good for you because of the content of resveratrol. Now, that may be the fun way to get your resveratrol, but the sensible way is through mulberries, 10 times more potent. We use a gel form that's very readily bioavailable in the body. And science loves the resveratrol story. There are over 5,000 published research studies on resveratrol on PubMed, the world's largest medical database. Harvard Medical School calls resveratrol a modern miracle, and it's so newsworthy it's been on 60 Minutes half a dozen times or more. So a great product. It not only works as a systemic antioxidant throughout the entire body, but it also stimulates your sirtuins, the genes that govern the speed of your biological clock. One of our new product releases in the Australian and New Zealand market is VitaCell. What an amazing product. It's utilising extracts from one of the world's most common foods, rice, that has major functional benefits. This is combining polysaccharides and polypeptides that are extracted from 3 very ancient strains of rice grown in the Siam Valley. All technology was developed through a sponsored program by the National Innovation Agency of Thailand to be able to provide a cost-effective product that can deal with malnutrition, especially with infants in Thailand. But it had great application for healthy adults as well, in being able to promote the level of energy being produced. 50% of all visits to the doctor by people complaining about lethargy. It improves cellular communication, cleansing of the liver, improves your fitness, and also skin health. A tremendous product released recently. We have Finity, which I think is at the pinnacle of science. Well, it has to be, because a Nobel Prize was won in 2009 by Professor Elizabeth Blackburn, improving single-cell immortality. She found that you just needed to have enough of an enzyme called telomerase so a cell could be so healthy it could keep replacing itself indefinitely. A pharmaceutical company furthered that research and developed a commercial product for the medical world in enhancing the levels of telomerase in the body so telomeres, the caps on the end of our chromosomes, didn't retract as quickly. The theory was to extend life expectancy and reduce the risk of disease. And science behind that is very strongly supporting of that. That pharmaceutical company provided a product to Jeunesse on license with exclusivity to be provided globally to the network marketing community. So we have Finity. It has great Nobel Prize winning research behind it. and it's great that we've got that product exclusively in the network marketing industry. We have our Zen Body program, which is a great spin on providing a solution to weight loss. So the old way was calorie restriction. Don't eat, but have meal replacements. 1 or 2 of these meal replacements a day. The only problem is it doesn't work long term with humans. Almost 100% of people after 5 years are fatter than how they were when they started. That's because the real cause is of weight gain today is that the hormone that we have that governs hunger isn't working as effectively as it used to. That hormone is called leptin. One of the greatest pleasures for humans is not sex, it's eating. We enjoy eating. We love to eat, but we're eating too much. Because in 2017, we're exposed now to more pollution, stress, chemicals, inflammation than ever before. These compounds restrict the effectiveness of leptin in the body. The Zen 8 Body program is designed to be used in combination with healthy eating by also stimulating better function of leptin, making weight loss easier, more effective over the long term, and also sustainable. It's a fantastic program overseen by fitness guru Mark McDonald and also Dr. Vincent Giampapa. So you have a think about what we're participating in. We're participating in some of the biggest global industries that represent billions and billions of dollars in sales. You can see that network marketing is growing, but you can certainly see that why Jeunesse is booming. We have products that aren't boring. They're relevant and exciting. They've all got a great story behind them. There are 3 groups of people that choose to get involved with Jeunesse. 1 is just a group that wants to become a customer. 2 is another group that not only wants to be a customer, but they don't want to pay retail. They want to buy at wholesale. And 3, a third group that not only wants to buy at wholesale by becoming a member with Jeunesse, but also wants to look at creating a level of income. Have you ever wondered what's possible? What you can achieve by getting involved in this industry with killer products? Well, to get started in Australia, it's $38.05, and it's similar in other markets in the world. And for that cost, you can buy our products at full wholesale for life in any quantity, but you have the option in getting involved in being able to generate 6 different income streams. And I'm going to explain each of these, just the basics of each. Firstly, it's retail profit. You know, some people retail products like the serum. Maybe you've had experience with retail in a clinic or in a party plan, or hairdressing salon, or a beautician. And with the serum, you've got around a $60 profit margin with each product that you sell. So there's great profitability in retailing products. But if you want to get involved with sharing the business, for every person that you enroll that pays the $38 to join, they have an option of buying a pack from the basic pack all the way up to the business pack or ambassador pack, where you get an instant customer bonus of between $25 up to $250. You think about that, if you enroll 10 people in your first month, a lot of your business contacts, colleagues, family, friends, you could have a commission of up to $1,000 plus in your very first month in the business. That's not uncommon. But the real thing to smile about with this business plan is residual commission. Now, you can earn team commissions, which basically constitutes where you can earn a level of income on the combined buying power of every single person that comes into your organization. Not only what you buy, but the people that you enroll and the teams that they build down to infinite levels. And the structure to building a business is very simple. You're just building 2 teams. So a left team and a right team. And when your combined buying power from you plus team hits 900 points, you earn a $35 team commission. Because these products are consumable, people rebuy. Those commissions can be earned over and over and over again. It sounds easy, but in reality, it actually really is. Your team can grow exponentially. Sometimes one enrollment can lead to thousands of people coming into your organization. the team commissions that you generate, you can earn a maximum of 750 of these team commissions in any 1 week period. When you do the sums, that's $26,250. Now, there are over a dozen people in Jeunesse that have hit that capping within their business. Thankfully, I'm one of those people. I do it every single week. So for me, guess what is my favourite day of the week? It's Monday, because that's the day that that commission goes into my account. You might think that's the best part of the pay plan, but it isn't. It's actually the second best. The best is leadership matching bonuses. These are uncapped, unrestricted, and this is where you can earn a match on the team commissions of every single person that you enroll. These start at 20%, then 15, 10, down to 5% through 7 levels. And it's paid to every single person that reaches the leadership rank of Jade. Jade is simply enrolling 4 executives. Pretty easy. At the level of Sapphire, you get 4 generations. So 20, 15, 10, 5%. And that's where you have 12 executives. You go all the way up to double diamond. At my rank, you get a full 7 generations of matching bonuses. These are unrestricted. You enroll more people, you're able to earn more matches. Imagine if you enrolled me. With the team commission that I generate, you multiply that by 20%, you can see what the numbers can be like. Pretty impressive, especially when they're uncapped. Now, if you want to supercharge these matches on your personally enrolled, your first generation, have customers. If you have 5 customers, you get a bonus 5%, 10 customers, a bonus 10. The customer just needs to be someone who's not conducting the business. They're not enrolling anyone else. They're just buying products for their own personal use. If you want to become a shareholder with Jeunesse, you need to get into the diamond bonus pool. You've seen our revenue. 3% of our total sales around the world are distributed on a pro rata basis between qualified diamonds. Now, these bonuses are quite significant. They're paid quarterly. And so if your goal is to build that incredible business that most people only dream about, set your goal to reach diamond and get part of that income distribution. If you love lifestyle, if you love to travel, and let's face it, who doesn't? Build a strong business and you've got an opportunity to travel partly or fully paid half a dozen times a year to business retreats, conventions, to reward and lifestyle events. On screen, you can see part of the Diamond reward trip. It happens every year. There is Tahiti 2 years ago, and I know how fantastic these reward trips are because that's me next to that big stingray there in the middle of the screen. Really enjoyed Tahiti, and I can't wait to be going back there again. But we're not just a company that's all about money and holidays. We love to give back. We love to make a difference in the global community. And Jeunesse Kids is our charity, and we've partnered up with the We Foundation, which is an incredible charity started by a young boy in America many years ago in providing sustainable solutions to children in very tough, poor environments around the world. We've already provided support to build villages in China, Irakat in Kenya, and this year in Ecuador. 1.4 million alone in funds raised last year, millions of meals provided to kids in need, and we're very proud of our philanthropic work that we do in the global community. So we're looking for people, we're looking for leaders who are prepared to be prepared and ready to give their life the very, very best. And here's a few basic success tips to get started. Firstly, choose the product pack that really is best for you. If you're just product curious, the business is not for you. Start with the basic or pearl pack. If you're someone that's very serious with the business, go for the ambassador, or what I call the business pack. Get on auto ship. If you're buying at least one product each month worth 60 points, all of your team volume will carry forward month after month until you earn every single commission. Start using the products, become a walking billboard, share them with as many people as you can. Tell the whole Jeunesse story, not just our products, but also our opportunity, and show people how to become an executive. Do it yourself and then replicate it with others. and then you'll realize that you've just worked out a way to start a brand new tomorrow. I love Jeunesse. It's been an absolute blessing in my life. As I've mentioned before, I've traveled to 35 countries all around the world. I'll be traveling to many more this year. I implore everyone that's come on this webinar tonight to get back to the person that's invited you tonight to this webinar and make sure that you get all the information you need to get started. There's plenty of information there that you can source to learn everything that you need to learn about Jeunesse, and give it your absolute best shot. We provide a great support network of training and events all around Australia and many all around the world. We provide a range of global webinars that you can tap into that's very, very similar to just what you've heard tonight, just a different voice, a different person behind the microphone. So go back to that person that's invited you tonight. They could be the very person that could change your life forever. And I look forward to meeting you at one of our many events all around the world. Thank you for being on the webinar tonight. I hope I've given you as much information as possible to get your journey in Jeunesse started the right way. Thanks, everyone.